Hello everybody, Technoboy200 here, back with another part of Let's Play Hollow Knight Blind. In the last part we did the Grey Mourner's quest, and no worries, I've successfully detoxified myself from that altercation. Hoo boy, it was a fun time. This episode I actually think we are going to take a bit of a break from annoying shit that is going to make me rip my head off, and so I've equipped the Spore Shroom, and we're gonna go check to see if we can't talk to that mushroom dude in the fungal wastes, and then after that I'm going to head over to Kingdom's Edge, because apparently there is some sort of, like, puzzle there that requires the Spore Shroom or something, and supposedly you don't need it for 100%, like, you don't actually get anything for it other than lore, but hey, I'm nothing if not a lore wanting guy in Hollow Knight, so let's just go ahead and do it. I think if it doesn't work out, I may have fucked up, because I'm not feeling ready for no dream bosses right now, but hopefully this works. Oh. Hello. It's nice that you were able to help your friend. So, you're not hungry anymore? Yes, that's quite the appetite. I was impressed. Still, we all move on sooner or later. What are you talking about? To greater things, perhaps. So much can be achieved in just a short time. Oh, excuse me. Huh? Okay, alright, so that's fine. Not sure what we accomplished there. Okay, whatever. I don't know what that was all about, but now I'm gonna head on over to King's Station and get to Kingdom's Edge and try to find that thing. I know that it's somewhere on the right. Like, I know it's past the Nailmaster's hut, but I don't know how far past the Nailmaster's hut. So we'll just have to sort of... I wonder if I could have talked to him without the Spore Shroom on, because I didn't try and hit him last time, but... I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out later. I actually wanted to talk about, while we're here, I wanted to talk about A Hat in Time. Because you may have noticed, if you watched the last episode, that I used some music from Hat in Time. Definitely my favorite track from the game, and one of my favorite tracks of, like, ever. Like, holy crap, that's a good song. Go back and watch the episode. I'm not going to tell you which song it is. I mean, if you've played Hat in Time, you can probably guess what song I'm talking about. But if you haven't, why don't you go back, watch that last video, struggle through 37 minutes of me just being terrible to finally listen to this amazing music that I'm talking about. But regardless, I just wanted to say that, like, I wanted to make some points about Hat in Time that I feel like a lot of people are either they don't feel the same way as me or they're just missing. I want to preface this by saying that Hat in Time is a great game. It's a really good game. It's very well made. I don't mean anything like this is constructive criticism, not bad criticism, because so I actually do not own the game. However, I've seen multiple people play it, and I've actually played it for a bit on Hamster Wings' version of the game, because I've been watching him play it. The Switch set me back a little bit, so I cannot currently afford the game. However, I plan on getting it as soon as I get some funds in. But basically, okay, so yeah, so Hamster Wings sort of took a little bit of offense to the things I was saying, so I want to make it completely clear that I think that A Hat in Time is a Jesus. He's Jesus, yes. The Hat Girl is Jesus. That's what I'm trying to say here. I don't have my thing anymore on the fort. Oh god. Okay. So it's a really good game, but I really do feel like the game lacks a certain level of polish. Like, the sunshine aspects, the exploration aspects, it's really good. I love the Snatcher. The music's great. What? Oh, no, that's just that. Yeah, I was gonna say, we have to fall down here somewhere. But I do feel like, especially with the textures on the game, there is a certain lack of polish that other games of its caliber do have. It just looks kind of messy. Like, there are... Is this... No? Okay. Like, there are other games that look a lot better than it, that were, I feel like, produced on the same level as it, and it just, I don't know, it kind of bothers me. For example, like, there's the textures, not all the textures look great, especially on, like, faces and stuff during cutscenes, look pretty bad. what else? There's also some platforms, like you have your constant like clipping or you know, model clipping, clipping in game, I mean just basic stuff, which wouldn't be a huge deal, except that like, oh Jesus, I don't know, like you say it's like, oh well, what do you expect? It was made by this small indie team, to which I say, do you not see the game I'm playing right now? That was made by 3 people, and if that doesn't have the highest amount of polish ever... Okay, I need to get rid of this guy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die real quick. I'm dead. Okay. I'm gonna need my shade. That's what I get for talking shit about Hat in Time, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, the game just doesn't look... It looks fine, but it could look a lot better. And I guess the point I'm making is just, people are saying it's like the new hit game, and I don't disagree with them, but I'm just saying, like, it has faults. It's not a perfect game, and people I feel like are using the fact that it was, you know, made by this really small team to justify a lot of the complaints I have. Like, oh, you know, like the grappling hook being not an actual item, the grappling hook being a patch that you have to equip is really annoying, because there's a lot of really good patches and you only have three patch positions, which it's like, oh well, you could say the same thing about I'm about to die again. There we go. You could say the same thing about charms in this game, except that the charms don't act the same way. You don't have to equip the double jump as a charm. You don't have to equip the dash as a charm. These are just things that you get as progress in the game. And so I feel like the whole progression system in Hat in Time is kind of whack. And on top of that, you sort of got these polish issues with the game. And overall, it's just, I feel like it could have been done better. And when you say it's like, oh, well, it was made by this small team, that it doesn't have to be better, it's fine as is, I don't disagree with you, but like at the same time, it's sort of like Hollow Knight was made with an even smaller budget, I think. Like, I think it got less money than Hat in Time, and look at this game. It is the new amazing thing that no one knows about. So yeah, I don't know, I wanted to make that point, but it definitely seems like we are coming up here on whatever the heck we're looking for, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut up about Hat in Time. There we go, alright, here we go. Down. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, more. Man, this is going down really low. What are we looking at here, guys? Do I need to be worried? This isn't a boss, is it? Oh my god, man. Whoa, wait, this is Abyss. Wait, what the hell? Have we made it all the way down to Abyss? Yo, this is kind of messed up. What in the world? What in the world am I looking at? Oh my, wait. It's a geodeposit? What? Wait, hold the phone. This is huge. Yo, look at all this geo. Oh my god. Is that's not what was down here, was it? There was some kind of thing I needed the spore shrimp for. This is not it. Holy shit, I'm making bank right now. What is going on here? Oh, okay, alright, I don't think that's what I came down here for. Is there nothing else, or there's... I feel like we're probably at the bottom of the stage. Did I miss something? Did I do bad? Let's go back up and see if we can't find what we're looking for. Bit confused now. Over here? No. What am I? The heck? Okay, I'm a little confused now. This gotta go real far up though. Okay, back in this world, whatever it is. There's gotta be something here. I know it. There's no way that was all just for that. No? Do I need to look this up? It's possible I'm gonna have to look this up, because I don't really know what I'm looking for. What? Okay, what? The mushrooms talk, dude. This is messed up. Alright, let's see this. We speak the path of the Master Herald, he who would signal an age's end. Okay, I'm gonna write this down, just in case. Alright, let's see. Spawn of self, their minds unite. Spawn of self, minds unite. Alright. Aside the source of acid blight. Aside source acid blight. Let's see what's next. A glow in darkest winding depths. A glow dark depths. Winds all howl above fossil stone steps. Okay, winds howl steps. Let's see what's next. Monarch flies and air sets still. Monarch flies, air. To roots domain and snail once trill. To roots domain, snail shrill. Okay. Path of worm at new lands entered. Path of worm, new lands entered. Their journey's end, the kingdom ventured. Okay. The Master Herald. Okay. Alright, so I guess this is sort of a scavenger hunt? Am I looking for someone? Okay, so let's see. The first one would be Spawn of Self, their minds unite. My brain immediately in that goes to the hive, except that that's a mushroom thing, and I needed the spore shroom to talk to it, which makes me think instead of it being a mushroom, or instead of being a hive thing, that it's a mushroom thing. Interesting. Okay, so Spawn of Self, their minds unite. Is that? Okay, so fungal core makes that makes me think of fungal core then. Spawn of Self, their minds unite. But on the same token, it's very possible that we already did that one, because if this is the Mr. Mushroom guy that it's talking about, then we already saw him in Fungal Wastes. Alright, so in that case, okay, so I'm not sure if we've done that or not. Would have been, I mean, probably actually it's better that I did end up talking to him before coming out here, because otherwise I'd probably be even more confused right now. Okay, this is not good. Oh no. This is what happens when you don't have Grubsong equipped. You die, you die, you die a lot. Oh, I'm actually gonna die. This is not good. Oh. Oh, yep, that's it. Good at Hollow Knight. Man, not having all my normal charms equipped is really throwing me for a loop. Like, I need all these charms I need, like Grubsong and Thorns of Agony. Where I'm nowhere without those charms, dude. Okay, alright, so I guess this episode's gonna be somewhat of a scavenger hunt then, in which case I'm not really sure how much I want to leave in, because obviously I'm gonna leave in when I find whatever I'm looking for, but is there really a point to leaving in stuff before that? Okay, so assuming we did the first one, assuming we did Spawn of Self, their minds unite, the second one would be what? The second one would be Aside the source of acid blight. Okay. That one sounds pretty easy, because that's probably Isma's Grove, because that's where all the acid originates from, if I understand properly. So as long as we end up going to Isma's Grove, we should probably although, if I didn't do the first one, will the second one appear? This is maybe a little bit more complicated than what I was anticipating. Okay, no, it's fine, we'll figure it out, it's not a big deal, we have each other. So let's head on over to Isma's Grove, I think. If we don't find anything, I will reconsider my stabs. It's also possible that Aside the source of acid blight is not talking about Isma's Grove at all. But, yeah, hey. I'm gonna do my best. Alright, okay, here we go. All those guys. Let's get a move on. Get a move on. Where is it? Did I miss it? I missed it. Yeah. There we go. This should be on our way to Isma's Grove. Yeah. This good. This game's good. This game's a good fam. So good, fam. All right. Oh, this is gonna take me really far out. All right, folks. So I did not find anything at Isma's Grove. So maybe I was wrong about the first one being maybe I was wrong about the first thing being the fungal waste. It's very possible that what? No, what? Was he talking about the hive for the first one? Aside the source of acid blight. Is there acid down here? Because that one's kind of unclear then. I mean, he's sort of near Isma's Grove, but I don't know how I'm supposed to get this from that, unless this is talking about Minds Unite. I don't know, man. Talk to me, man. Can you tell me, maybe? Tell me if this is the first or second one? Shouldn't trust the eye they gave you. Rely on your own instincts. If you've got a keen nose, use it. And while you're hunting for secrets, beware those who are hunting you. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that has to be aside the source of acid blight, right? Because what? Because I saw him once in fungal waste, which means that was spawn of self, and that makes sense because he's in the mushroom. It's spawn of self. Their minds unite. Could minds unite just be? No, that doesn't make sense. Alright, well, I'm confused, but that was the second time we saw him, so I'm assuming the thing we read is talking about Mr. Mushroom. Which means next, man, this would be easier if it was not blind. Man, okay, this is kind of a train wreck, this episode. Okay, a glow in darkest winding depths. So that's definitely talking, without a doubt, about Deep Nest. So let's see Deep Nest. Was there anything in Deep Nest that was glowing? Not Distant Village. I think that we can sort of say nothing on the right half was glowing, because I feel like I would remember that. The hot spring kind of glows, sort of. Wait a minute. Wait. There was a... I'm seeming to... Wasn't there a place with, like, lots of mushrooms? They're all gonna have mushrooms. That's what it's gonna be. They're all gonna have mushrooms by them. Because there is definitely a place in, what is it? There's definitely a place in Deep Nest that had mushrooms, and I think they were glowing. So that would mean... Okay, where was that, though? Where was that where I fought Gallon? I think that's where I fought Galleon, the Dream Warrior. I'm not sure, though. Huh. No, that definitely sounds right. Yeah, okay. So a glow in deepest darkening depths is probably gonna be, where Gallon was. So I guess I'll meet you guys there. Oh, hey, okay. Where are we? Okay, we're there. So we need to make it through the tram. Okay, no, I remember this now. Yeah. No, this is definitely ringing a bell. We have to... Oh boy, these fun dudes. Yeah, it's right down here. Yeah, look at all these mushrooms, dude. No, this is totally gonna be a mushroom-based quest. I have no doubts in my mind anymore. Just gotta make it over here to the right. And man, Deep Nest is just as fun and lively as I remember. Okay, here we go. Easy peasy. Definitely a mushroom-based thing. Look at this. Okay, so now we gotta find him. It's gonna be in here. No? Okay. A gallon. Yep, there he is. Smack you. Come talk to me, dude. So this is gonna be 3 out of 7? The dead can't make use of wealth in any case. What would they spend it on? Yes, a big brood like that. They need food, and shelter, and toys. If you keep some for yourself, well, I think you deserve it. Yes. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what? Who is he talking to? Is he talking to the mushrooms? Is he talking to the mushrooms in each of these areas? That's pretty funny. So, but, okay, I'm not sure. Okay, what's next? Winds howling, fossil stone steps. Okay, that's definitely going to be Howling Cliffs. I have no doubts about that. Like, that just gives it away in the title. I don't remember any mushrooms up there, but Joni's blessing area, maybe? No, that was butterflies, not mushrooms. Oh boy. Okay, how to get out of here? Okay, let's see. I want to get up there, which means a good way to do it would be avoiding this guy. Oh my god. Okay, actually though, how am I gonna get there? There are no trams. I mean, there is a tram, but it's all the way at the bottom. I could make my way up through Queen's Gardens, I guess. That's always a possibility. Yeah. Ooh, no, I'm just gonna Dreamgate out of here, honestly. Much easier. Alright, because I Dreamgated right next to a stag station, so that's actually pretty easy. Alright, so I guess we'll go to the stag nest, and then we will progress from there. Let's do it. Okay, alright, so I'm now looking for mushrooms in this area. He makes sounds too, just like Cornifer, so that's actually probably going to be a better way to figure out where he is. Although it doesn't hurt that I figured out the mushrooms thing. Fungal wastes might have been the hardest one, just based on the fact that the entire thing is mushrooms. I mean, for that, I would have completely guessed that fungal core would be where he was. Not like that big thing in the middle, not the, not where he was. I mean, that's where Cornifer was. And also, I would have guessed the hive if I didn't realize it had something to do with mushrooms, so I really don't know how you're supposed to figure this out, dude. This is really complicated, which I guess makes sense since it's not required. And it's a nice little way of showing you everywhere you've been, dude, you know? It's nice. It's nice. Okay, so mushrooms here? No, doesn't look like there are any mushrooms out here. No, if I had to guess... do I have to guess? I don't want to guess. I don't know. It's definitely got to be here, though. Fossil stone steps. These are the fossil stone steps. These are the fossil stone steps. I have no doubts about that. So that means he's got to be here, right? Somewhere. Down here? No. Mr. Mushroom, dream me a dream. Oh, show yourself, or so it would seem. Is this right? Starting to think I was wrong. I mean, I still think it's Howling Cliffs because of the howling winds, but I don't know. Maybe it's not this room? What room then? Complex. This is not simple. I need to figure out where I'm going. I am having fun though. I like sort of scavenger hunts with the clues. I feel like a detective man. You know, I gotta solve the murder mystery on the train. Woo, having a good time. Whee! Alright, let's see here. Where could he possibly be? I checked this room already, didn't I? Okay, I would have not guessed that in a million years. Holy crap. I was just what the hell? There's no mushrooms here. How was I mean, I just came in here randomly. What the? Okay, this one was weird. I'm not sure how I was supposed to get this. What was called a hero in this moment may be called something very different after time has passed. The crimes and triumphs of our predecessors echo all around us, don't they? The trains of fate that bind us together. Do you really want to break them? Oh, excuse me. I just came here because I was tired and I wanted to rest on the motherfucking bench. I didn't realize... I came here so that I could put on Marvelous Compass for a second and figure out where everything was. And it turned out he was in here. Oh, that makes no sense. Why was he in the Nailmaster's hut? Okay, whatever. That was... At least I was right about the area. Next up. Monarch flies in still air. Okay, this is... What? What? The only thing I can think of that has... Because they're not Lumaflies. Lumaflies would be Fog Canyon. But Monarch flies... Is that... Don't I have Monarch? Yeah, Monarch wings. That's the only thing I can think of that has to do with Monarch, which... Maybe the Ancient Basin? By the way, did I unlock that? No, it doesn't show up on the map. All that down thing I did over there. Interesting. Alright, so I guess I'll head over to where I got the Monarch wings and see if I can't find them there. Although that's kinda lame, dude. Not sure I'm digging him being in the not sure I'm digging him being in the Nailmaster's hut. That makes no sense, and I was wrong about the mushrooms. This shit's getting too complex, dude. Hey, Lost Ken, don't worry, I'll come back for you later. I still plan on fighting you, eventually. Give it time. I'll be back. Okay, I hear him. He's definitely here. He's definitely here. There he is. Okay, this one at least made a little bit more sense. Well, if things are getting too dangerous down there, maybe it's time to take a break? Come back up and spend some time hunting or gathering or wandering aimlessly. No, not too much longer now. Am I supposed to be making sense of what he's saying? Because I'm not, frankly. Alright, next up. To Roots Domain and Snail Wants Trail. Okay, Roots Domain is definitely either going to be Queen's Gardens or Green Path. Snail Wants Trail. Okay, so Snail Shamans. We had a Snail Shaman in Forgotten Crossroads, so that's off. Snail Wants Trail. So maybe Dead Ones? Where are the dead ones? There was a dead one in City of Tears. That's where we got Shade Soul. There's a dead one in Crystal Peak. That's where we got Descending Dark. Where did we get Abyss? Abyss Shriek we got in the Abyss. That was not a Snail Shaman. But we got Howling Wraiths from a dead one in the Overgrown Mound. Which, okay, alright. So that's where it's gonna be. Oh, hey, there's a part of Fog Canyon I haven't explored yet. Interesting. So I guess I'm gonna head over to Queen's Station? Or not Queen's Station. Queen's Gardens. Make my way up to Overgrown Mound, and then I'll explore the little Fog Canyon area. So, alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting pretty close to the end here. I will say, it's actually pretty fun to, some of these were a little bit more obtuse than other ones. I'm surprised I figured out as many as I did as quickly as I did. Although, aside the source of Acid Blight was kind of unclear, because I mean, Isma's Grove was not really there. I mean, it was sort of near it, but not really. I mean, Kingdom's Edge is not the right area. And then, the Fossil Stone Steps, the fact that he was in the Nailmaster's hut was kind of bullshit. But, you know, other than that, I'm having a pretty good time. Woo, alright, so Overgrown Mound it is. Let us go. Oh, what? Okay. Was this? Yeah, I guess this is pretty close to Overgrown Mound, so I'll accept this one. And it sort of was this little area that I didn't think was for anything. So yeah, I'll accept this one. This was a pretty fair one. What's up, Mushroom Man? I haven't seen her, no. I'm sure you'll remember where you left her eventually. Trust the moon, or yourself, or trust her. You need to trust something. That's my point. Hmm? No, not him. No, I sort of get the feeling he's been talking to mushrooms all these times, not actually me. And is he saying you can't trust me? Oh, that's probably what's happening. The mushrooms were like, oh, can we trust this little dude? And he's like, no, don't even consider it. This guy, he's not trustworthy. He goes around killing everyone, dude. Alright, so I actually want to see what's up that little path in Fog Canyon that we never explored. Because what am I, if not an absolute sucker for exploration? So let's do that, and then we have only one more thing, I think, unless the last one counts for 2, because there was 2. There was Path of Worm and New Lands Entered. Path of Worm makes me think Kingdom's Edge, but New Lands Entered makes me think King's Pass. Whoa, okay, there's something up here? Oh. What do you guys have to say for yourselves? Lost. Oh, I have 6666 Geo. Lost. Okay, so... Huh. Interesting little room here. Not conspicuous at all. No worries. I'm sure it was fine. I'm sure they were just... I'm sure nothing happened at all bad. Alright, so... Path of Worm, New Lands Entered. Path of Worm, New Lands Entered. That definitely sounds like... Because Path of Worm... So the worm was in Kingdom's Edge, but New Lands Entered, it's like... Well, maybe Kingdom's Edge, because it's at the edge of the kingdom, so you're entering a new land. So Kingdom's Edge seems... Although... The worm was the king, right? Because I got the king's seal from the dead body of the worm. So... Path of Worm. If Worm is king, that could be King's Path. That could be King's Pass. Huh. I don't know. I feel like it could be either or, because both of them work. Because if Path of Worm talking about, you know, the corpse of the worm, it could definitely be talking about Kingdom's Edge. New Lands Entered, that's the edge of the kingdom. That could be that little tent up on the top thing that I saw. However, Path of Worm, if the worm was the king, it would be the path of the king, New Lands Entered. That could also be talking about King's Pass, because that's also very close to the edge of the world. Which one's more likely, though? Path of Worm, New Lands Entered. We didn't enter the land from Kingdom's Edge. We started the game in King's Pass. It's gonna be King's Pass. It's gonna be one of those things that, you know, you go around the whole world, and in the end, friendship was at the beginning the whole time. It's gonna be one of those things, you know. That's what I'm feeling like. So maybe I'm wrong, and then I guess I'll go to King. I don't know. Does Kingdom's Edge? We already had him in Kingdom's Edge. That was with the Acid of Blight, even though that didn't make much sense. But we did already encounter him there. So Path of Worm, King's Pass, definitely. That's gonna be what we're looking for. So I wonder what happens here. Are we gonna get some sick lore bits right now from Mr. Mushroom? Some sick lore. I mean, I thought maybe we would be getting sick lore already with what he was talking to me about, but it doesn't seem like we are. I also don't think he's talking to us at all, because apparently we have to have the Spore Shroom thing equipped in the first place to even understand what he's saying, which means he's speaking Shroomish, not, you know, Hollowish or whatever the hell language I speak. So definitely not talking to me with any of these things, which makes sense, because nothing he said so far has made any sense. So we started the game right back here. Yep, oh, well, there he is, right where we fell. How about that? It's not by tools that you'll triumph, it's through your smarts, your speed, your determination. Oh, I see. So you've been following me around then. I hope my travels haven't confused your own, distracted you. What? Then again, a meander journey still has meaning. It is, after all, from a journey we find our purpose. Though a stop is more than just a stop. And my, if those stops can't be lovely things, wouldn't you say? Transcendent plateaus, distant sandy lands, vast ancient kingdoms. Yours was not the first, nor will it be the last, but it's a unique and special thing nonetheless. Now, with my duties here finished, it's time I made graceful departure. Till next time, my friend, 'tis a long road we tread, but a joyous one. Oh, whoa! He was a spaceman the whole time, until our paths cross again. Huh. How about that? He was a space mushroom the entire time. Alright, well, that was just a little bit... I wouldn't necessarily call that lore as much as I would call that just, you know... What is the point of that? Like, sure, it was fun, and it was the whole, like, oh yeah, the journey is more important than the destination, and sure, we just sort of traveled around Hallownest looking for some mushroom dude. Very complex, though, for not much payoff. Not that I'm saying that there needed to be any more payoff than there was. I'm fine with how that ended. But I don't know, it seemed like it could have... I'm not sure what to make of that, honestly. Huh, okay, so I guess that's the Mr. Mushroom quest finished? I'm not sure. Okay, maybe doing that was not the smartest idea, because there did not seem to be much to that. But why would they put him in otherwise? I refuse to believe Team Cherry would put in something that strange that required that much effort without good reason. So I'm trusting there's going to be some payoff with that I have yet to see. Alright, well, I've been TechnoBoy200. If you like the video, hit the like button. A new one will be up here if it's up, although I do need to take a couple more seconds. So in the next episode, we're going to be fighting, I think, False Knight again. We're going to be fighting the Dream Boss False Knight. And I'm just thinking, what do I want? I think I definitely want Fragile Strength here. Quick Slash and Fragile Strength I feel like are going to be required for every fight that I do in the Dream Realm. Grubberfly's Allergy could be useful, although it is 3. I could equip a lot more useful things. I want to try around next time with Grubberfly's Allergy, and if it doesn't work, I'll switch it out. But besides that, what else could we use? What else costs 1? Steady Body costs 1. Prevents me from recoiling backwards. I think that's going to be useful. Okay, so I think this is going to be my charm loadout for fighting the Dream Boss version of False Knight. I think it's called the Failed Champion. So in the next episode, we'll do that. If this doesn't work out, I'll come back, rearrange my things. Probably definitely going to be keeping Quick Slash and Fragile Strength, and I'll consider moving these two around a bit. But I've been TechnoBoy200. I hope you enjoyed the episode. This is probably the weirdest one of the series, because we really didn't do anything. We just ran around looking for a mushroom a bunch and talked to him. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good time. Bye-bye.